But at the moment with us, I think we've got Mr. Nandakumar Pawar. Is that right? Nandakumar Pawar ji हमारे साथ हैं इस वक्त? Right. Can we go across to him? Pawar साहब नमस्कार.
Namaskar, sir. Namaskar.
Welcome back. Welcome back from Rio.
Thank you.
There was a lovely movie called Blame It on Rio.
Blame It on Rio.
Thank you, sir.
Fantastic. Did you go to the beach? I am sure you must have gone to the beach. You must have gone everywhere.
Yeah, I've been to one beach, such a beautiful and the boat operators, and many times the fishermen has to take cleanup drive there also, but the quantum is considerably less. What we see here in India is huge.
जी और वहाँ के लोग जो हैं वो ज़्यादा सभ्य हैं.
People are truly beautiful, truly amazing, okay, and big-hearted people.
जी.
They're always there to help you, to serve you. I remember when I was stuck in Sao Paulo airport.
In Sao Paulo airport. Sao Paulo is the largest city in Brazil.
Yes. I missed my flight and I was wondering where to go and how to travel. The Brazilian girl came to me, don't worry, I'll be there to take care of you. And unless you are transported safely, I won't move from this airport. Don't worry.
Amazing.
And she kept calling the organizers because I missed the flight. I was supposed to attend the program next day. And because of the flight missed, the that airport authority, what you call that? The authority took very good care of me.
Fantastic.
But yeah, Ethiopian airline actually. It's an Ethiopian airline. It took very good care of myself. They taken me from the airport, arranged for my dinner, and stay in beautiful 3-star hotel. Next day, also they arranged for breakfast, and again they dropped me to the airport to be able to go to the Rio next day. It was amazing and truly amazing. Beautiful
so how is
people
the
of
conference,
Brazil.
sir? And how did you communicate? Because in Brazil they speak Portuguese. तो आप बता किस भाषा में आपने बातचीत करी? क्योंकि मुझे नहीं लगता आपको पुर्तगाली आती है, जहाँ तक मैं जानता हूँ. बताएं सर.
The issue was, of course, language issue, and there were very beautiful people from NGO, Tinta, that is French-based NGO, and one more NGO in Brazil, that is Confrem, 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 and Tinta, who invited me for this features exchange, and they arranged everything for me. There was no any problem of language. There was no language barrier, in fact. They were communicating.
So what did you learn from there? Because these were all artisanal fishermen, from whatever I can make out from your Facebook posts. So are all the artisanal fishermen now getting together all over the world to fight against all these huge Japanese and South African and other companies who are using these drag nets and all these other specialized kind of nets to destroy the oceans? Because huge tracts of the ocean have become desert where there is no life at all. Not even plankton. You can't see even plankton floating on the sea water. It's dead. They've destroyed all ocean life and they're still at it. So what did you plan, sir? Zara bataएं, please, in detail.
So basically, it was very unique initiative by the Tinta to invite people from different countries in the world, especially the artisanal fisher leaders.
Ji.
They have invited all the way from fishers from the Latin America, Africa, Southeast Asia, and Europe. There were 15 nations leaders were participated, and it was cultural and social exchange. Also, we focused on the issues we are facing, the challenges we are facing in our own country, and how to tackle those problems and justify our community. Because what we all are saying is the artisanal fishers are fishing in their ancestral land. Land is ours, and everything comes after that. Our right is reserve and preserve, but we are never consulted. Our issues, our concerns are never taken into account. And you see everywhere in the world, there are huge projects are implementing without consultation of the artisanal fisher, who are the, what you call, aboriginal community in that particular area. We should be consulted. It's not done. So we are getting together to have one unified global voice against the violations and the wrong policies by the respective government. Okay.
Nandi
So all
Babaji,
those,
we saw a lot of red caps there. Everybody wearing red caps. So was everybody wearing uniform red caps, or it was only confined to our people?
that was great respect for me because whenever we meet our guest, our well wisher, we offer that traditional cap to
Okay.
our guest, and they were happily accepted and very happy when I told them that I'm going to offer you our traditional cap. Okay, that
So
is
they accepted the red caps, so it looks very uniform. Everybody was
yes,
wearing the red caps. It signifies a lot.
very very happily. Yes, yes,
No,
and thank.
ये यहाँ पर जो आपने देखा, यहाँ पर आप देख रहे हैं मुंबई में चार नदी है, चार नदी डेड है. The rivers are dead. Now, what is the scene there in Brazil and many other countries where all the people got together? How are they taking care of their rivers? Are the rivers blooming and neat, tidy, clean, or is it like the Mithi River, dull, dark, and absolutely horrifying? How is their talk on their rivers out there?
Very unfortunate that I have not shared that video, which I took in the city itself, in the heart of the Rio city, where one channel, one creek flows to the sea.
This is in
And
Rio.
yeah, you see the water quality, you feel like you should drink it. Such a clean water, there are no plastic, no pollution whatsoever, and greenery everywhere. People not in hurry, they are very peaceful, peace-loving people, and very lovely people. I must say that there is no any pollution or a plastic or any dirt I have seen in the entire city, wherever I go.
So there is discipline. You're saying there is discipline. Nobody throws garbage into the rivers. Nobody throws oil into the rivers. Nobody throws plastic into the rivers. Everybody is very conscious. Pollution is not there, and the government on its part keeps the rivers clean, neat, and pure.
Absolutely. See, they are very careful people about the environment because most of the speakers from Brazil they keep on talking about the environment because environment is very vital. It may be any kind of activity you carry out for your livelihood, but environment has to be protected because that is ultimate guarantee for your livelihood. The livelihood completely depend upon the quality and quantity of environment and the mangrove and the water body. Polluted water body won't assure you any kind of catch. So environment is very vital to be protected. And I have seen water bodies. I saw the sea and the creeks. They are such a beautiful, clean, no plastic, no dirt in that.
So you're saying they don't put their sewage, they don't put their water lines, they don't put their dirt into the rivers, creeks, and water bodies. That's what you're saying. They're very.
Okay.
That means
Yes.
कानून शायद इतना कड़क है वहां पर या impose penalty इतना कड़क है या imposition of laws, implementing the laws are very strict and severe there that people fear. Why is it? Is the laws very harsh out there where dirtying the environment is concerned, polluting the environment?
Exactly. Now, if we talk about the laws, we have very good laws here in India, environment law especially. We have Wildlife Protection Act 1972. We have CRZ Notification 1991. Okay. We have Environment Protection Act 1986. We have Wetland Rule 2010. And there are dedicated authority like Mangrove Cell who has a special task, dedicated task to take care of mangroves and the wetlands. But what is their contribution? What is the status of wetland? What is the status of mangrove? It's a nightmare. Everything is we are losing continuously. Everything has been polluted. There are huge amount of non-biodegradable trash has been deposited into the water body, into the mangroves, and we keep cleaning them on a regular basis. Almost every week, every Sunday, we take this cleanup drive with many NGOs like in Navi Mumbai, like Dharmesh Barayum. You must have heard about that, and other enthusiast environmentalists. They also join hand to keep mangrove clean, and it's happening on regular basis. But the amount of dirt which is already deposited is a huge mammoth task, I would say, and we'll continue to clean up that, no doubt about that.
Right,
No.
but the only thing is, what Pradeep ji asked was, is that only because of the laws over there, or are the people different? Because as far as Brazil is concerned, Brazil is the one place where the two rivers meet. The Amazon has two rivers, the white Amazon and the black Amazon, and they meet together. And it's the most wonderful sight in the world. At least I've only seen it on National Geographic. I haven't seen it anywhere else. But are the people very aware of the environment and how they have to preserve it, or is it because they are scared of the laws? You didn't answer that question.
Yeah, there may be good laws. I am not aware of what laws they are implementing, but definitely I would say the people are very concerned people, nature lover people. They are concerned about their environment, and they always ensure that no damage should be done to the environment while doing any activity. That for sure. Their mentality, their mindset is such that environment has to be protected. Because everywhere I see there is no dirt. Cities are very clean, non-polluted, no plastic, no trash. I have seen anywhere on the road. I will share you some videos when I was traveling from my hotel to Rio airport. You just imagine when we travel to our airport, Mumbai airport, from anywhere, any place in the city, you just imagine.
We get
The
a lovely view of
situation
all the slums, sir.
Yes, yes.
Such heritage
Yes.
views. ऐसा view और कहाँ
I,
मिलेगा sir मुंबई के अलावा?
yeah. I will share that video when I was traveling from my hotel to.
I wish you had shared it with us right now. We would have played
Yes.
it. But
Yeah.
but in any event, so what was the conclusion that you came to, sir?
Yeah, basically, we are looking to form solid bond, solid union among ourselves,
Yes.
and maybe we will pressurize United Nations to through United Nations. The United Nations should write to the every respective countries. There are the issues of the fishermen in your country. Just look into that.
But लेकिन उससे होगा
That-
कुछ क्या sir? Because I'll tell you very frankly, whether it's Brazil, whether it's Japan, whether it is us, whether it's Bangladesh, any country in the world, you take your choice. Whether it's South Africa, you know the big corporations, they have so much of money, they can buy out governments. So why do you think people will listen to you? On what basis? Unless and until you have the support of the local people. If the local people support you, then it's a different thing.
No, see, what is my experience so far from 2008? We have done almost everything. We fought at every front. We have been keep writing several letters, continuous letters, not only the authority but the Chief Justice of India, the Chief Justice of Supreme Court, Bombay High Court, and then we go to the court. But nothing seems to change. So this is a new platform, international platform, may bring some change, okay, may bring some hope for the community.
Yes, I'm so happy.
And we should be always optimistic. We cannot be hopeless. Just keep fighting. That is our spirit.
So
You know-
genuinely, hang on a minute.
Yes.
I think that's the river. Sir, that is the footage of the river
Wow.
near Rio de Janeiro. Can you see how clean that is?
Wow.
That is the stream
Fish
which
job.
flows near Rio de Janeiro. Oh
Yes.
God, I feel so envious. Pradeep ji, just look at that. Look at that. Oh God. This is so beautiful.
I have personally witnessed this beauty.
Yes.
Now, how do you see that when we talk to the fishermen here, we, जैसे हम लोग भी गए थे वर्षों चाय we went Khardanda. The fishermen going out, sometimes venture deep and cross the boundaries to catch fish, and sometimes 3-4 दिन लगता है, and they come empty-handed. How is the situation there? The fishermen go and they get immediate catch, or how is it? Because यहाँ पर we see the local fishermen are suffering and suffering very badly. No catch at all.
As far as the catch is concerned, those fishermen are not that affected what we see here in India or Maharashtra. But they are definitely getting reasonably good catch because I've seen there are no any pollution in the water bodies, and also there's a support from the government, okay, to see to it that fishing activity should be prosperous,
G.
and government support is very vital always. What
Unlike here.
we have,
Unlike
yeah,
here.
exactly. That is my issue actually. What we are doing here, we are not care from the authority, never.
I'm still shocked. I am still shocked. I still can't get over the fact that you know, those fishermen who were relocated way back in 1983-84, they have still not got houses. अभी तक वहीं ट्रांजिट कैंप में ही है सर.
Exactly.
जी.
This is the situation in India. What to expect from the government? Now, let me tell you, sir, something which this subject is not in our agenda today, but I definitely, through your channel, want to talk something about the new economic hub going to take place in Uran taluka. Have you heard about it?
Yes, I've read about it. I've read about it on your Facebook post.
Yes, it will. Yes, today I have posted.
Yes.
See, I am the petitioner. Okay, the petitioner which I have been fighting from 2018. My contention is that whatever development is happening in Uran and Panvel taluka, particularly in Uran taluka, which will bring disaster for the entire taluka, because this is natural lowland area adjacent to Arabian Sea, and as far as legal documents of CIDCO are concerned, it's a huge node which is spread across 2,740 hectares, and 99% of this area is a low-lying area. It's a marshy land, mangrove land, creeks,
I
wetlands.
think we have the old footage of the Uran taluka. Can we
Yeah.
check for that, please? I think we could play that because that's very dangerous. If an economic hub is going to be created over there, which means that entire mangrove forest, Pradeep ji, goes.
Exactly.
Which means it goes.
Everything. And the ecological fragile, I think, area Uran is. And if you are having
Yes.
a economic kind of this thing there, we are asking for trouble. We are asking, as it is, we are facing such huge environmental issues. उसके ऊपर आप economic hub भी बना रहे हो वहाँ पर.
सर आज की तारीख
disregard to.
में आप तो खैर ब्राजील में थे, आप तो ब्राजील में मस्ती कर रहे थे सर. यहाँ पर we were facing temperatures of 47 degrees, 47 and 48 degrees. और नागपुर में it had gone up to 53 degrees in Nagpur, sir. And we cut off trees, we are destroying and decimating forests, and now you give us this horror. I mean, this is like part of a horror story of this new economic hub being planned in Uran. मतलब पूरी उरन तालुका गई, कहने का मतलब ये हुआ. Is that what you're saying, sir?
Exactly, the hub going to be spread on 3,750 acres of land, and the entire land parcel, ecological sensitive area adjacent to Arabian Sea. And let me tell you some facts on the ground, which I have shared today on my FB post. Okay, Uran taluka doesn't have any flood history until 2019. We
Yes.
all know, being a Mumbaikar, we had witnessed the horrifying flood on 26 July 2005 when there was 932 millimeter of rain. Okay, despite such a heavy rain, Uran taluka did not get any flooding or any sign of flooding. Now this year, I mean last year 2023, in the month of July, 23 or 24 July, only 13 millimeter of rain and 2 talukas, 90% of 2 talukas gone underwater. This is because of the indiscriminate landfill on low-lying area, on mangroves and on wetland and on fishing area. And they are planning hub now in the same area.
It's called a global economic hub. You
We
can
are
check it out
inviting-
on Nandakumar Pawar Saab's Facebook account. I've got it right here in front of me. And you have written that it's a global economic hub, and it is proposed, Pradeep ji, in approximately 3,750 acres of environmental highly sensitive area. And there has been a harmonious agreement between Maharashtra government, CIDCO, Reliance Industries Limited, and all that they are concerned with is earning money from the land.
Exactly. They have only motive, economic development. At what cost? And very sad to say, sir, they keep on boasting about the Dutch technology,
Yes.
which CIDCO has employed that technology, blocking all tidal sources, making concrete walls and installing sluice gate, not allowing tidal water to come into
And
the...
sluice gates and things like that, yes.
Yeah. But let me tell you that this technology, basically Dutch technology, and it's very funny that in Netherlands, they have implemented this technology only on 200 hectares of land. and 60% out of
Gee.
200 hectares is a farmland, and that technique used to protect farmland and farmers, and
Gee.
40% for the other uses, and that was the temporary.
But sir, as
Temporary
far as
phase.
Holland is concerned, let's be very clear. Almost 68% of Holland is reclaimed from the sea. So their situation is completely different. They have a series of dams, they have a series of sluice gates, and so on and so forth to prevent the sea from coming in. We are not faced with that kind of a situation. How can you compare this with that? This is horrible. So which means the entire Uran taluka, कहने का मतलब ये हुआ कि उरन तालुका में जहां पर भी ह्यूमन हैबिटेशन है, अगर ये प्रोजेक्ट बनता है, ये ग्लोबल इकोनॉमिक हब, प्रदीप जी, वो पूरा डूब जाएगा, वो डूब एरिया में आएगा. इसका मतलब वो पूरा का पूरा डूबने वाला है. करेक्ट मी इफ आई एम रॉन्ग. एम आई राइट और रॉन्ग सर? नंद कुमार पवार.
You are 200% correct, and this is my statement on your channel. See, in this monsoon, what will be the flooding situation? I am asking why government doesn't understand this, where they have proposed development.
Ecologically, I want to ask you one thing, because kal in the midst of all commotion happening where government sarkar ban raha hai, nahi ban raha hai, we found Prime Minister Modi talking about tree plantation. बोले कि आप ट्री प्लांट कीजिए, आप ट्री प्लांट कीजिए, आपके मम्मी मदर के नाम पर, आपके मदर के याद पर फोटो निकालिए और भेज. तो here in midst of all these things, Prime Minister Modi is asking the entire country to plant trees. आप ट्री प्लांटेशन कीजिए आपके मम्मी के नाम पर, आपके मदर के नाम पर. Now that could catch fire where BJP rules states are concerned and BJP cadres are concerned. So how do you see a prime minister who's talking about environment, but down the line there is totally opposite his own governments are behaving? Nand Kumar ji.
The way the government functions and government works, the current government's priority and policies, they will kill environment for sure. There is no care, no regard for the fishermen, no care for the environment. They keep sanctioning various projects on mangroves, on wetland, involve killing of thousands of mangrove trees and trees. So their focus is only economic development, regardless of what we are losing. No problem. We are killing huge trees, okay, 180 years old tree we chopped, and our PM is asking to go for plantation. What is it? How it will match huge tree you are chopping and recommending plantation of the small sapling instead of that? Will it be compensate the huge tree? The amount of oxygen it releases and amount of carbon it soaks. Is there any comparison? Why can't we apply our common sense? This is not rocket science.
Sorry to interrupt you, Nandakumar Pawar Sahab. The other thing which needs to be made clear to people is that a forest evolves over thousands of years, and a forest is a living organism. It has a life of its own. It evolves. Diverse, different kinds of species come there. They grow and so on and so forth. Human plantation of trees can never replace a natural forest. Now that is something which has to be told to everybody. अगर आपने कोई जंगल काट दिया है, उसकी जगह पर आप 2 करोड़ ट्री लगा दीजिए. It is not going to compensate.
Exactly.
So, and that by the way, can we have it in a bigger window, please? Just show Mr. Nandakumar and that picture there, please. Nandakumar Pawar साहब को दिखाइए और वो फोटो दिखाइए, please. Can we see that, please? That is what the RA Metro Depot looked like in 2022 in May and July, and that is what it looks like in May 2024. Look at the difference. प्रदीप जी देखिए.
Total.
मतलब आपने
ग्रीनरी पूरा खत्म कर दिया आपने.
पूरी ग्रीनरी खत्म कर दी, सारे पेड़ आपने काट दिए, आपने इसको रेगिस्तान बना दिया. नंद कुमार पवार साहब, your comment. This is the RA forest, sir.
Exactly, this very disastrous issue actually, because we have been trying to protect RA. We are not although against the metro car shed, but we don't want metro car shed into the RA which involving almost 2,700 trees.
Sir, ये
And
गए
there were
ना trees तो गए सारे के सारे. This, by the way, both the pictures were taken by your dear friend Zoru Bathena.
yeah, I know.
Both these pictures, by the way.
I was there when he was taking pictures. We stood on that one platform
Yes.
inside that tin shed. I know that.
तो सर ये क्या है, मतलब आपके सामने सर एविडेंस है सामने, मेरा ये कहना है. ये देखिए ना, वो पूरा जंगल खत्म हो गया उस जहां पर मेट्रो शेड में इतने खूबसूरत पेड़ थे, कोई 100 साल पुराना, कोई 150 साल पुराना, और उसकी जगह पे क्या बना दिया हम लोगों ने. सर आप मुझे बताइए, व्हाट आर वी डूइंग, प्लीज. नंद कुमार पवार सर.
Exactly, sir. I always keep on saying the government's priority and policies are destroying everything. If they want this tree to be chopped, they want metro car shed into the RA, they'll go for it. We as a citizen, we have done everything possibly. We went to the court. There are multiple petitions were filed. We fought. All citizens in the city were involved in protesting. On every Sunday we used to meet at RA, and eventually the results are. See, what government wants, they have done it. Okay, and when new government elected, in very first hour, the deputy CM Fadnavis said, on priority basis, the metro car shed will be happen in RA only. So you can check their mindset.
मतलब 2.5 साल तक जो एमवीए सरकार थी उसने आरए फॉरेस्ट को बचा के रखा. दैट वाज इट. एंड द फर्स्ट एक्शन दैट हैपेंड, अरे भाई वो तस्वीर दिखाइए ना प्लीज. क्यों 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 आप लोगों ने हटा दी. आई नो सम ऑफ यू आर ग्रेट सपोर्टर्स ऑफ मिस्टर देवेंद्र फडणवीस, नो प्रॉब्लम, लेकिन फिर भी दिखा दीजिए. ये देखिए सर, 2.5 साल तक उसको बचा के रखा. वी वर देयर, इनफैक्ट वी हैड आल्सो गॉन. स्टालिन साहब हमारे साथ थे, प्रदीप जी और हम वहाँ गए थे. पूरे ट्राइबल एरियाज में अंदर जो वाड़ा हैं उनके अंदर हम लोगों ने बात भी करी. और 2 मिनट में आते ही पहला एक्शन जो लिया गया वो ये लिया गया. मतलब क्या है सर ये. आई थिंक
एग्जैक्टली इसी बात पे मैं गौर करना चाहता हूँ कि तुम्हारा माइंडसेट क्या है, तुम्हारे दिल में मंशा क्या है.
क्या सर.
ये कोई प्रायोरिटी का सब्जेक्ट है
जी.
इन वेरी फर्स्ट आवर when he nominated elected, he said the metro car shed will happen in RA only.
जी.
To see his priority, because that is his pet project.
Why is it the pet project? We'll have to wait and see. चलिए, all the best sir. Thank you very much for joining us. It's a great pleasure talking to you, and we are really proud of the fact that you have been fighting so hard. A lone battle, a courageous battle, in spite of all the pressures that have been put on you.
And you are getting a global recognition.
Now, yes, absolutely, fantastic. नंद कुमार पवार साहब, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका. हम बड़े गर्वान्वित महसूस करते हैं अपने आप को कि आप हमारे मित्र हैं और हमारे चैनल पर आप आते हैं. नमस्कार सर.
Namaskar. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh dear. This is terrible. One of these days the RA forest is going to cease to exist, Pradeep ji. And by the way, the underground metro is going to go through the Borivali National Park. It's going to go through inside. क्या बचेगा उसका मुझे मालूम नहीं है. और फिर हम लोग कंप्लेंट करते हैं कि भैया ये हीट वेव क्यों है, 52 डिग्री क्यों हो गया टेम्परेचर, 53 डिग्री क्यों हो गया. In any event, we've got Dr. Surendra Malhotra, very